I am now doing which world I would like to have in Kingdom Hearts 3. Well, you know, in Kingdom Hearts there was first, let's say, Aladdin's world, Agrabah, then there was the Halloween town, Atlantica, and so on and so on and so on. And you know that there is a world that's been in development since the first Kingdom Hearts game, and it almost made it to Birth by Sleep. You can guess which world that is. Well, it's the Jungle Book world. It never made the final cut. But now I'm going to discuss which world I would like to see in Kingdom Hearts 3. I'm going to start with the new worlds. Here we go. For new worlds, I would actually like to see a Frozen world. Yeah, I know a lot of fans have been talking about Frozen. In the Frozen world, I think that you could play along with Elsa, Anna, and Kristoff, but there have been already a lot of suggestions what other fans think about the Frozen world. Even they already made a music video for the music for the world. Yes, they don't think that a Hans battle is necessary. I think it is necessary. But I would like to, if it is possible, even play as Elsa. Well, you can already do that in Disney Infinity, but it's not the same thing. Another world I would like to see in Kingdom Hearts 3 is Dumbo. I've been talking about Dumbo a lot, and I've never seen the world appear. I heard news about Tetsunoma revealing this world is coming now in 3D Dream Drop Distance. It never made a final cut. The Hunchback of Notre Dame take over that world, sadly for Dumbo. For Dumbo's world, I think the world should be called Circus Travel or Traveling Circus. Should take place in from the movie. Dumbo would be actually a good world for Kingdom Hearts 3, and I think that a battle with the Ringmaster and the Pink Elephants and Fly through the circus would be a great time in Kingdom Hearts 3. Yes, I think Dumbo would be a great world in Kingdom Hearts 3. And the next world I would like to see in Kingdom Hearts 3 is Emperor's New Groove. What is better than playing a world as a llama? You get it? Sora as a llama. The Llama King? No. But I think that Emperor's New Groove world would actually be real cool for Kingdom Hearts 3. I would like to fight off Kronk because he's the secondary antagonist, and absolutely Isma, maybe in her cat form. I would like to fight all those, even the panther chase in the jungle. I would do all of that because that movie had so great moments you really want to give for Kingdom Hearts 3. The next world I would like to see is a Pixar world. It's Finding Nemo. I also want to see the world as you can play, if it's possible, as Story or Marlin with your sidekicks. So you know, you're not just Goofy or Donald or Sora. You can mix. I think the world should focus on the movie, and you know, you do your mission. You find Nemo, then bring him home, and your second entrance back there should be, well, you can make up your own story. But yeah, I find Nemo world would absolutely do the hit. Toy Story world, absolutely. But only the first movie, because that is a classic. Yes, I want to see a Toy Story world. Another world I would like to see for Kingdom Hearts 3, yeah, probably Tangled. I'm not going to give too much information about that, but it would kind of be a cool world if you think about it. I want to see a 100 Dalmatian world with Pongo and Perdita and Cruella de Vil, of course. It would be a great world. I would like to fight off Cruella de Vil. I would also like to see a Lilo Stitch world in Hawaii and not in deep space, because I think it would be awesome to be on Hawaii, and I think the textures would be beautiful. Princess and the Frog, Wreck-It Ralph. I want to see Wreck-It Ralph in Kingdom Hearts 3. I want to fight off Turbo in his cyborg form. I think it would be awesome. I would like to see Treasure Planet if it's possible. I would like to see Brother Bear in Kingdom Hearts 3. I think that would be really awesome, and I would love to see Sora in a bear form instead of a... For one reason, I want to see an Oliver and Company world in Kingdom Hearts 3, because I believe it would be so amazing to fight off with, you know, the best death scene ever with Sykes. I think that battle would be awesome. It's kind of, you know, hard to see how it would fit into the story, but if it's not possible in Kingdom Hearts 3, at least in a future title for Kingdom Hearts. Well, a lot of people have been talking about the Black Cauldron. And the Black Cauldron is Disney's most underrated movie ever. And I would like to fight off the Horned King, I have to admit that. And maybe the world will be kind of epic, if you think about it. Absolutely, I want to see the Jungle Book in Kingdom Hearts 3, because it's been you know, they have skipped it 2 times. First in the original and then in Birth by Sleep. But as you see on this picture, I would like to have all these characters included in a Jungle Book world, so they don't only include, you know, Bagheera, Mowgli, Baloo and Shere Khan. I want to include all these characters that is on this picture here. A Robin Hood will, yeah, maybe it would fit in, I don't know. Also, I would like to see a Fox and the Hound world in Kingdom Hearts 3, because I know that it would be great, it is a great storyline, and it would be great for Kingdom Hearts 3, you know, with Sora and Riku growing up. They show how they grow up. It's a great way to show, you know. And the boss battle would be the bear. The sword and the stone, because we've seen Merlin so many times in Kingdom Hearts games, and it's time that he gets his worlds to show up. For the returning worlds, I would like to see Lion King 2 Simba's Pride. I would like to follow up in the Pride Lands from Kingdom Hearts, you know, from Kingdom Hearts 2, but with this time we're focusing on the sequel with Kiara, Kuvu, but still on Simba as your sidekick you can play along with, you know. Sierra is your boss battle, and they should add more textures and more NPCs like animals, elephants, giraffes, zebras in the savannah. That would be... They are absolutely bringing back Hercules, and they should bring back Atlantica for the sequel, with you fighting with Melody and Ariel against Morgana. And not that stupid musical world from Kingdom Hearts 2. No, a fighting world. I want to see Mulan's world return. That's my top of the ones I want to see. In this episode, I have a question for you. And it's with the worlds for Kingdom Hearts 3. Would you like to see a Frozen world in Kingdom Hearts 3 more than a Tangled one? It's your choice. Vote down in comments and tell me what you think. Which world would you like to see the most? Would you like to see Frozen or Tangled? You decide. And write in comments, and don't forget to subscribe and like for more Kingdom Hearts, and I will see you guys very soon.